Yeah.
Okay. So, just to start the sloka from third chapter, the connection begins from ninth sloka. So, Krishna starts by saying, Yagnathat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. Tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. And the next verse is Sahayagna Praja Krishna. I don't know this. My glasses are falling, I guess. That's fine. So anyway, the point is Krishna is talking about Karma Yoga. In Karma Yoga, we discussed the previous sloka, I don't know if you, second chapter, if you all remember, there are three essential qualities we have to develop to perform Karma Yoga. Anybody remember? Three qualities.
Detachment and
She told equanimity.
like selfless, like do it for others.
Selflessness.
Yes, so
So there are three qualities you have to minimum. This basic, I like ABCD before you go to kindergarten or even go into any elementary. Like that, before you enter into spiritual life, these three qualities are important. Selflessness, karma phala tyagam. That's the first thing. And then you should also learn detachment, because without detachment, you cannot practice that. And third is you should be equanimous, whether it is anything happens in your life. Actually, this applies to any work you do in this world. Even in the material work also you do, if you want to really rise above in your work or wherever, unless you have these three qualities, you cannot progress. Whether you get praised or whether you get,
in bad and good,
good,
to be
you should be
balanced.
you should be balanced.
Don't be very happy when
Elated or depressed when somebody shames you like that. Yeah. So this
You want
applies
to
to
ask
anything.
anybody wants to repeat the three?
Okay, kids. Gotcha. So if you want to be successful, Karma Yoga. To be successful in Karma Yoga, we have to be everything, because Bhakti incorporates everything, right? Yeah. No, how you achieve, we are talking. How you achieve that is a different technique. These three qualities. How do you achieve these three qualities is a different topic altogether. But these are minimum necessary requirements. You should know that. For any yoga. This Krishna is talking about Karma Yoga, so he told that. But if you want to go into bhakti, bhakti includes Karma Yoga. So obviously you need this.
No, this is like ABC, he's saying. This is basic. You want to go on the spiritual path. Are you having these things or not? These are the three qualities you need to have. Requirements to enter into becoming serious.
Equanimity means you don't be disturbed. Suppose you got suddenly very rich. Then, I don't need anybody. I am so great. Because of my success only, I got all this. No, is not equal. Right now, you don't have any money. That's why you are calm. Suddenly, you become rich. Then you become proud. Oh, I'm so rich. I'm so successful. And suppose somebody scolds you, somebody insults you. Then you become so depressed. Oh my God, my life is waste.
Good or bad?
No, good or bad, you should not be disturbed.
They say, no, there is a sentence they say, if you've heard or not, whether anything happens, no, you should not be disturbed. Anything happens in your life, don't be disturbed. Not to be disturbed is called to be
Equanimity,
equanimous.
like balance.
Don't be too happy also.
Suffering, sadness, both. Both will come in life.
Just take it as it is, how it comes. Don't be extremely dull when something really bad happened to you.
You praise me, I got a good score, I'm so happy.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You have to be in your heart. In your heart, you have to be.
I'll tell you. So suppose when you got success, when you get success, because we all will get success also, right? So the first thing, as a devotee, how you should know to deal with success is that devotee feels, actually, I don't deserve this success. But Krishna is very kind on me. He gave me this success to me so easily. Like that, if you think, then you will not be proud. You will always give credit to Krishna. Krishna gave me success.
Even
I don't deserve. I know there are so many other people who are more intelligent, they work more hard, but Krishna chose to give this to me. So I'm very grateful to Krishna.
How I can use it in a positive way
Yeah.
in Krishna consciousness. You have to again utilize whatever Krishna gave in Krishna consciousness.
No, that's again second
No,
step. We are just dealing with success. When success hits you, how you should deal. Okay?
That's what we're discussing, right? What is it quantity? And same way, if things are not doing
not happening the way it's supposed to happen. In failure is coming in your life. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with failure as a devotee?
What is the sentence you will say? Now you tell that also, no? So actually, I'm supposed to get, you got hurt or something happened. I'm supposed to suffer even more. But Krishna has reduced my suffering, and this is what I have been given. So when you get good, then you give the credit to Krishna. When you get something, which is not very happy, makes you happy, then that also you tell to Krishna, okay, I'm supposed to get much more. But
Much
by
more suffering.
much more suffering, but by your mercy, you have reduced the suffering. So this is the way devotee thinks.
So that way you become balanced.
Also, you'll become humble also in one sense. Yeah, humble. Yes. Yes.
So then detached. How do you be detached?
don't be told. Be into like Krishna consciousness, not into material things.
So the way devotees handle detachment is very easy, very simple. As long as you think you deserve it and you think it is mine, so that's where the problem comes. So as a devotee, he knows everything belongs to Krishna. You change the ownership. Everything belongs to Krishna. So even if you got it, even if you got $1 million, suddenly you got $1 million, say you got $1 billion also. So how you should think, actually, this money belongs to Krishna. Krishna gave it to me for care, as a caretaker. It's not mine. It's not mine. So when you know like that, then you will be remain detached.
Yeah, then how you
Exactly,
will
that's the
be?
point. So caretaker means you cannot use it for yourself.
No, on unnecessary material,
For yourself.
yeah, you will use for yourself. But what is necessary, you will use only for your maintenance.
Correct. Not beyond that.
Waste the money.
Let him play. Let him play.
Don't try to drop pleasure out of it. Also, like if you have
Not only just mere lip service, it's not lip service. It's literally, you know who's the boss, who's the owner of that money. So you utilize for his service.
also if you use it like if I don't have a house, I can't pray Krishna. And I want and like also if I get a house, I can put like a phone like that.
Yeah.
For
Yep.
buy like many things for Krishna.
Yes,
Like if you have a flame,
correct. You use it for Krishna. That's the whole point.
You can have, you can have programs like how we are having, and spend that, money, whatever Krishna gave you, to help others also, yourself and others. That's how you have to utilize whatever you have been given, whether it is anything. It is intelligence also. We got some intelligence, no? That also we have to utilize. Everything that has been given to us, utilize again in doing Krishna's work. Like that.
No, that's a conclusion. So Krishna, now he tells you have to perform here. I think he had a question.
I
You
think
raised
we
your
should
hand.
continue the topic.
Okay,
And
okay.
if you have questions, please write it down now.
Write it down.
We have the paper and pencils over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can complete the topic
So
actually.
now Krishna is saying everything in this world has to be performed as a yajna. Yajna means as a sacrifice. Now Krishna made an arrangement. That's what he's saying in this 11th sloka. And that arrangement is he has made so many demigods, so many Devi Devatas. For each department, there is one demigod who is responsible to deliver those goods or facilities to us. Just like we have a house, we have a subdivision, there is an electrical department, there is a gas department, there is a road department, right? The same way in the creation, Krishna actually created all these departments. The Surya is there, he's giving light. Is in a much bigger scale.
go back to my or other gods.
Correct. So today we are worshipping Ganesha. The whole country is worshipping Ganesha. Now, what is Ganesha's portfolio? Remove the obstacles. To remove the obstacles. But now, what are the obstacles we want him to remove? That is the question. Yeah. Everybody want material things only.
Talk with the mic, so that they can hear also.
To remove the material, like to people, to remove the
Impediments.
thoughts,
Obstacles.
yeah,
To remove all the
to
obstacles.
make people like believe in Krishna more.
Yeah.
That's he was the one who probably sent a Prabhupada.
Yes, yeah, you are right. But then what people are not doing that right now. People are worshipping Ganesha to ask. When we were small, they would tell put all the books in front of Ganesha so that you'll pass all the exams, right? Yeah. Prabhupada is not incarnation. He's not an incarnation. He's a guru. He's a guru in the parampara. That's all. So if we talk about the Guru Parampara, starting from Krishna, he started the entire parampara. He spoke to Brahma. First he spoke to Brahma, he spoke to Shiva, he spoke to Lakshmi, and he spoke to the Sanat Kumaras, 4 Kumaras. Now each person had their own chain of parampara, Guru Parampara, Guru and disciple. Now, the most prominent of all the acharyas in our line of Brahma Sampradaya is Vyasadeva. We all know Vyasa is the most important person. He wrote all the Vedas. Now, who did he take help from? Ganesha. He took the help of Ganesha because he knows that is his portfolio. So what did the Acharya like Vyasadeva do and how did he approach Ganesha? To remove the obstacle in the devotional service of Krishna. That is a standard he's setting. So Ganesha agreed to remove and help Vyasadeva. Of course, they had a wonderful transaction. The bargain is, Ganesha says, no problem, I'll write all the Vedas for you. But I have a condition. The condition is, you should not stop dictating. As I am writing, you should not stop dictating. Then Vyasadeva is also very intelligent. So he says, no problem. But I don't want you to write even one word if you have not understood and realized. So when you write, so he has to take a pause and then he has to recollect or whatever the inner meaning is, then only he can write it. So both get time to talk and to write. So that was a deal. So he writes, Vyasadeva dictates, and Ganesha is writing. Now the real impediment in all of our life is to approach Krishna. So that is the main goal, that we have to approach Ganesha. It is not that you should not worship the Devatas. You should worship the Devatas because that is Krishna has provided the facility. But what you should ask the Devatas is an important question. So generally people think, oh, in ISKCON people, they only say about Krishna, Krishna, the Krishna. That is true. We are saying only Krishna because that is what Krishna is saying. Forget about everybody and worship me only. That's what Krishna is saying. Then why did Krishna send all the Devatas? So many Devi Devatas are there. Last week, Auntie was asking, why worship Muruga then? Muruga is Ganesha's brother. What is his portfolio? Anybody knows? Kartikeya. What's his duty?
He is the defense minister.
He's a commander-in-chief for the Devatas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kartikeya.
He can fight any number of battles. He's
Yes.
very, very strong. Powerful.
I think around the people. So why isn't Ganesha like why isn't Ganesha not like helping a lot of people? Because a lot of people would like ask him to help. People like your devotees would ask him to help him like help them like
What are they asking?
What are they asking? First is, how are they asking? People put, okay, one deity, one murti, they buy from the market, they put it. After that, what are they even singing? They're not even calling Ganesha. They put all Bollywood music.
And they will dance.
And all 10 days, you see, it is so jarring music. Horrible. Unnecessary. They don't even call Ganesha. Right?
yeah, but like people who do.
People who do call, what are they asking? Dhanam dehi, putram dehi, 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 give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. That's all they are asking.
They are not asking to.
They don't know what to
devotee.
ask. They don't know what to ask.
They have not been trained.
That's all.
Apartment society, they do this. Even today they are doing 3 days. Last time also they did 5 days. So they asked somebody to lend their garage so that they can set up the altar. So she offered, and all the puja was. So the final day, everybody was telling her that since you offered your thing, now she will quickly get a home of yourself. And she bought a home. But other the news that their whole construct was that you gave it and you will get a home.
Yeah,
Plenty
sure.
of
that's
ground.
all.
That's all. Now
This is a
Shravan
business
Mas is come. No, you see that this is a business deal. Now Ganesha is over. Before that, Shravan Mas was there. Every Friday they worship Lakshmi.
Yeah.
So devotees don't, Varalakshmi Puja they do. Everybody does that, right? So Varalakshmi Puja, now Lakshmi Devi, her name is Chanchala. Chanchala means what? She will not stay at any place long time. That is her nature, Chanchala. So her another name is, the only one place she always stays is where?
Yeah.
So he is called Chanchalapati. So there, if you bring Chanchalapati, then Chanchala will not go anywhere.
That is where the next question was. For a very long time, I used to forget that Lakshmi is worshipped for money and prosperity. But Lakshmi has a very important role. She provides for Vishnu.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That is why devotees never worship Lakshmi. They never worship Lakshmi alone. We worship Lakshmi Narasimha, Lakshmi Narayana, Radha Krishna. We don't even say Krishna. We say Hare Krishna,
So Lakshmi is
Is Hare, is Hara,
Yeah.
energy of Krishna.
Radha.
Radha.
So Radha
Radha and Krishna together is one. Yeah. Whenever Krishna expands as Vishnu or Narayana, Radha expands as Lakshmi. Exactly, because people are attracted to, exactly. She can give you Krishna. All the devatas can give you Krishna, just like Ganesha can give you Krishna. Why? Because they are perfect servants of Krishna. If they are not, Krishna will not give them that position. And it is not a small position to worship. Now, Krishna is saying in this Gita, in this sloka, even though you are worshipping all the devatas, the beneficiary is always Vishnu. So any mantra, Veda mantra you chant, Om Indraya Swaha, you worship Indra, you have to chant Om Indraya Swaha. Om is Vishnu. Om Suryaya Swaha. Om has to be there. Without Om, you cannot send your offering to the yajna. You cannot do that. Any mantra has to be associated with Om, meaning that Devata is accepting your prayers on behalf of Om. On behalf of Krishna, I am taking it. So it is not for me. It is, I am giving it to my boss. So nobody can think, I am just worshipping Ganesha, so I don't have to worry about Krishna. No. The whole idea is you are worshipping Krishna only. So they are like the Guru. Just like how when you worship Prabhupada, Prabhupada is not taking your worship. Prabhupada is transferring it to Krishna. The same way Devatas also are doing the same thing. So you should never worship Devatas separately from Krishna. And that is why one of the biggest puja, worship of Vinayaka's puja is incomplete if you don't remember Krishna. Everybody knows that. After the entire Ganesha puja, then you are supposed to hear at least one story of Krishna. Samantakamani story, everybody reads that. Why? Why? Because it is incomplete. You cannot worship any devata without worshipping Krishna. That's the whole point there. Story of Samantakamani. Samantakamani, it's a nice story. Okay.
So usually tell people they offer the Tulsi also, that they offer nectar. Is it correct?
As Vaishnavas, we don't. Tulsi is offered only to Vishnu Tattva. Because Tulsi is a consort of Vishnu. Consort means wife. Tulsi married Vishnu, Krishna. So, yeah. Tulsi married Krishna. Tulsi Vivah hota hai. Shaligram, Shaligram. Yeah. That also a beautiful story is there. There is one demon, he got a boon that saying that he will never be killed as long as his wife is chaste with him. Chaste. Chaste means she's never impure. She is never with any other person, any other man. Then he will never be killed. That's the boon he got. Then he was thinking, who is that person I can marry? Then I will never be killed. Then in the whole of the world, there is this one girl, Tulsi. Somehow if I can marry Tulsi, then nobody can kill me. So he plans, makes a trick, and he marries Tulsi. Krishna knows everything. So what happens then? Krishna, he disguises himself as the demon and he goes as the husband of Tulsi. So, of course, Tulsi knows who is that person. It is Krishna. So, because Tulsi is with Krishna now, which is not husband, then this guy, this demon, was in war with the Devatas, and in the war he gets killed. Then everybody is wondering, how he had a boon that he will not die. How is it he died? That means mother knows. Only mother knows what boon he had. That means your wife Tulsi became impure. That is why she cheated on you. That is why he died. Then immediately she catches Krishna, who is in the form of the husband. Then she chastises. He says, "I know you are not Tulsi's husband. You are not my son. Reveal yourself. Show me your real form." Then Krishna got caught. So he shows his real form. He shows I am Krishna. Then immediately that Tulsi's mother, she curses. She curses Krishna. You are such a heartless person. You are stone-hearted person. You become a stone. Krishna has no problem. Then he becomes Shaligram. So that's how we have Shaligram. So on that day, then she also curses Tulsi. She says, you are such a shameless character. You wanted to be with another man, naked. So you better become a tree. So she becomes a plant. But all the devotees know they both are married. So there is always an entire ceremony called Tulsi Vivaha with Shaligram. There's a whole Shaligram Shila. Actually, the stone which is found, it is naturally formed stone in Gandaki river, which is in Ganges. Ganges, both Gandaki, Gandaki. Nepal is Gandaki.
She cursed the Lord.
She cursed the Lord. The Lord accepted for a different leela. All this. So that she will do that and then he accepts like this. It's all planned. So that devotees can worship Shaligram. That's one of the avatar. In fact, that Shaligram is so special. There are marks of Vishnu, marks are there on that stone. And inside that there is gold also. It's a black stone, very, very smooth, very shining Shaligram. Every Shaligram is gold. Yes, yes. Of course, people in Nepal, they know this. So what they do for getting the gold, they break the Shaligram to collect the gold. So sometimes you see Shaligrams are broken because of that reason. They do. Everybody gets. So those who don't know that, then they get. So here, the whole point is how we should approach the devatas so that we actually get the main benefit, which is worshipping Krishna directly.
Shiva Shaligram also. Not only
Vishnu Shaligram. Generally, everything, whatever, all the names of Krishna, Shiva also has similar names. Like for example, Krishna's name is Yogeshwara. All the yoga came from Krishna. But Shiva's name is Yogeshwara. Means he's perfect in all the yogas. Krishna is Parameshwara. Sachidananda Krishna is all the Supreme Lord. Ishvara, Parama, Krishna. Maheshwara. Shiva has a name, Maheshwara. He's Mahesh. He's also the Supreme. But for this material world. So both are in parallel, exactly same things. There's no difference between Shiva and Krishna. Shiva, the example is given, is just like when Vishnu comes into the material world, he has to control tamoguna. So moment he touches tamoguna, it is just like milk touched some katta, lime. Then it becomes yogurt. But yogurt doesn't become milk again. So when Vishnu touches the tamoguna, like katta, he becomes Shiva. So he is Sadashiva. So Sadashiva is very special position, but he's only one. He's not Devata. He's not in the category of Devata are individual jiva like us. So we all can become senator. You can also become any position like that. Like that, you can also become Ganesha. You can become Brahma. You can become any Devata. But you cannot become Shiva.
Devatas also have birth that
Yes, all four things are there.
is just very long.
Long span. Yeah, it is just a time dilation, really. So for us, we live 1 year. Our 1 year is equal to 1 day for the devatas in Swargaloka. But if you go a little higher, it is more. Like Earth is moving around the sun 1 year. Now Saturn moves around the sun for 29 years. It takes 29 years. But if you are on the Saturn planet, it is 1 year only for you. But earthly years, it is 29. Like that. So every planet is the time scale is different. That's all. Now we think, generally what we think, we have a lot of time. We all think like that. Because we think like that, we are working so hard to make our body comfortable. To give this comfort, we take 30-year loan to buy a house. Why? Because we are so confident. We live so long and our body needs comfort. So this is a catch. Because you think you are so long you can live, I have a lot of time. It's not important to become serious in spiritual life now. Because I have so much time. Next year also I can do. After 5 years, after 60 I can start. We all have this calculation. So Chanakya Pandit says, if you want to be very advanced in spiritual life, you should think today is your last day. Suppose today is your last day. What work will you do? Most important work. What is most important to you? Only that you will do.
Yeah.
Only if you have training.
Correct. He's telling correct.
Correct.
That only if somebody has trained that spiritual activity is important or good, then he will do. But if some materialistic, he will think I'll enjoy more. Oh, I'm going to die tomorrow. I'll eat the best food.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go to the any place, pub or anywhere, I want to go
I
and
didn't
enjoy.
see this. I didn't see that. I have to enjoy that. They'll write a big list. I'll have to finish
Yeah.
all the money
Yeah.
because anyway I will not take it with me.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah.
Do we want to eat first or we want to tell the story? Eat first. I know the kids are okay.
Okay.
Okay, then that's fine. So we'll
Okay.
pause
Pause.
and